feel like I've played him before. Was on Boulder Bay. Interesting. The map is a little bit different on Boulder Bay. I haven't played it since it's been updated, but I feel like now it's not so much like in this picture. It's just a small, tight. It's a lot smaller pond to the side. He's Roos. He's probably gonna go for water. Let's try to shut this down early. We're gonna go for a stable rush. Let's see how this works out for us. And we really gotta find some food. Alright, well, there's one sheep. Better than nothing. I think we need to get up to 12 on food. Okay, he's already got one fishing ship out. Wow, so he was able to. So he basically built one ship and then he stopped making. Hopefully, we get enough wood here shortly. And I'm also. This is why I usually Stable rush isn't really the answer. Well, it did not work out as planned. We maybe slowed down his fishing eco a little bit, but definitely nothing out of this world. Dang, he's all the way up to castle? That's crazy. He's trading on water.
Юу хийх вэ? Ажил хүлээж байна. Түүнийг барьсуу. Гарцэг буудгаад хон. Тэгсэн. Юу хэмээн жадаг та? Юу айдахгүй? Хөдлөхүе бэлэн. Би итгэхэд байсуу.
Юу хийх вэ? Би
Чимээгүй. Хөхгүй да.
Ишүү тэмгэж байна.
Анхаарал. За хийсэн. Мөтхөө сон намайг сонирдохгүй. Ярдгийг тагсан. Жаалыг болгох гэж байна. Сонирд турахгүй да. За хийсэн. Мөтхөө. Удар. Мэрхэрва жаалыг болгох. Жаалыг тагсан. Бэлтгэв. Мөтхөө. Өтөрөг.
Сайхан ажигөө.
Сугаа. Өрөөж байна уу? Та түр амууд хүн. Яг хат чэцэг яхаар болсон. Бэт харвач бидэн ирэх баста. Тушаалыг бүгдугаа зассон. Хүчтэй. Баат. Надад хамт ёсоо. Харвачта би гүйтсэн.
Ордоо бид хатгах гээд байдаг. Аатад надгаа хамт. Харваач бидээ. Надгаа чагсаа татахгүй.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Би түүнийг одохгүй гараад олсон.
Ордоо харваач туш хэдүүгээ хийсдэг юм уу?
Юу хийж эзлэхгүй? Гүйцэтгэсөө.
I think we gotta build some more towers over here.
Ani tушаалыг хүлээн өгсөн. Бүгд сонс. Би танд барьж өгсөн.
Одоодох цаг үедээ.
Уугуулаа хэдэн боллоо.
Бүгд сонс. Гişүү хэрэгтэй болгоо.
Ошаа ханус. Хэдүүгээ өдөлмөр. Ошаа. Амбая фэмой. Химой.
Тушаал болгох цаг болбой. Цугаараа анхааралтай байна. Тэнгэр минь цугаараа анхааралтай байна. Иргэдээ марта атгах мэдэн. Миний тушаалыг дан. Хөдөл. Миний туш бүгд сонс. Би авах. Хараач надгаа юусаа юухгүй. Таны хүслийг ёсчлон биелүүлсэн.
Та юу хэмээн тушаалгүй.
Намайг хааш явах вэ? Би юу хийж эцлэх тушаал бодох цаг болов. Ханаас бүгд хөдөл. Би гişүү хөдөл. Тоолох зам орт. Тушаалаар гişүү түүмүй. За. Миний үгээр явахгүй яа.
Хамби
Мэрдэ атгах моргас бэлэн.
тугаар анхааралтай баймгүй.
I think I probably could have won this if I played it a little bit better. I mean, we're starting to work on his shipping eco here.
Хийхгүй. Ааш мурдахгүй.
Ирчүүдээ бид тушаал болох цаг болов. Би гişүү түүмүй. Олборлож дуусгасан. Тушаал хүлээ. Тушаалыг хүлээвэй.
Үүрэгтэй үлдүүртэн.
Хатгал хэрэг мордод явсуугаа. Уугалаад бэлэн боллоо. Ажиллахгүй яа бэлэн. Цугаараа анхаа
Энчүүдээ хойшлуулсан хөл энчүүд.
харваачна.
Боглолтон энчүүд. Амтаа давхахгүй. Би хомд. Хамби таны хүлээв.
Бүгд сонс. Одоо үүнийг барьсуу. Натура ажиг.
Таны хойшлуулсан юу?
Тушаал буулгах цаг бол байна.
Анхаарал мэдээ. Үдэмүй.
Юу хийж эцлэх? Ажил хууя би тушаалаар явахгүй.
Тань хүчөө хүн.
Үүнийг хадам хийсүү.
He's got a keep over there. Never mind.
Натура ажил өгнөн буйлаа.
Хойшлуулсан
Актмаар бидэ.
бүгд тушаал сонирдохгүй.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо.
Намайг хааш явах вэ? Би танд яаж өгсөн? Бүгд сонс. Бүгд хөдлөх цаг болтугай. Одоо үнийг барьсуу.
I think that's GG. Oh. For the burn down, I think. Yeah, I thought I could burn your dock down fast enough. Fail. He's mining food out over here. I mean, we were floating a lot of resources throughout this too. I definitely think there's definitely a possibility for us to win it. Let's check out this timeline. Happy for that castle age. I think we could have. There was definitely a window of time there that we could have. We were, umpire in terms of villager with our traders. It was just holding our military properly. I don't think we transitioned onto our food correctly. So here we were really low on our food, and we needed to keep more onto our food. He was always high on food, so he always had tons of food. He's floating 2,500. So that might have been part of it. If we had rotated properly onto our food with our wood villagers, or with all that wood that we were floating, we could have we probably could have see, we were doing okay in gold. There at the end, he was getting out of this world with gold because he was trading on water. Military. Yeah, that was a rough match, but I mean, the burn down, we couldn't get that done. By doing it, it made him produce his spearmen. That'd be interesting to watch the replay because I am kind of curious to see the window of opportunity that can be there. Because I feel like there definitely is a window of opportunity. So, firstly, in the sheep on this map, definitely down by the sacred site, there's 6 sheep in the middle, or not the sacred, by the trading post. In the middle here, he had a lot more sheep just on his side. Like, he's got 3 sheep where I've got no sheep here. And the rest of them are down there. He's harvesting wood straight off the bat. Okay, we got our horseman coming out. I'm curious to see just, maybe if I stayed here as well as shooting the villager. I would have done some damage, but I wouldn't have killed him. He was pulling his villager away anyway. It's not like his villager stuck around. I'm assuming. Because I didn't see him. Yeah, he's just leaving. And now he doesn't have any wood. And he's putting his wood on his first soldier boat. Maybe part of it too is just going straight horseman. He's got a barracks out. 50, first guy coming out. He's making 3 spearmen. I wonder if he stops there. Stops at 3 because we have 3 horsemen. So we probably could have kept going, horsemen. I mean, it would have pushed him into this kind of weird spot. But if he'd come up with a tower, can't really raid this eco because it's Rus eco. It's really consolidated under his TC. He's just patrolling his dock. How much is a spearman anyways? 20 wood. So he's not... Spearmen are not expensive wood-wise at all. He's dropping another dock. He pulled his spearman over and out. This would have been a good time for me to have been raiding. So we were over here running around. Like, if we had been sticking close by, we could have prevented a second dock from coming up, which would have been pretty big. We could have also delayed this Kremlin from coming up. He wouldn't have been able to place it right here, or delayed it, you know, with our army nearby. So again, like, the aggressivity that we had was okay, but then, you know, we went a little bit too passive here with our cav. We weren't doing anything with this army. We could have been delaying this Kremlin. We could have denied the second dock. Both of those would have been really big in slowing down his production and keeping it on par with us. And I was floating plenty of food, so I feel like I could have done this definitely before. I could have been pressuring with this. Khan's over here not doing anything, he's just scouting, I guess, but he's not really doing anything. Oh, here we get raided. We kind of knew this was going to happen, so we just reposition, which is okay. We're not going to lose anything. We just get idle time. And sending militia out to deal with us. And here's the spearman now. What's this? Every 1 minute he can call levy militia for 40 food. It's cheap. So again, we had a big army that we could have been hitting here, and we could have been hitting, you know, when we first, but before he set up for Kremlin, we could have been doing that. So we should have kept. We have a scout in our army. We delayed our burn down time, putting a scout in. You know, it's double the amount of time almost to throw a scout out versus a horseman. So that could have affected us, or that have probably affected us in terms of, you know, burn down time. But we also could have just been, we could have gotten a better, you know, view here in terms of stopping the Kremlin, seeing the second dock. If we were here patrolling, we could have done something about it. He didn't have a scout with his spearmen, so we could have seen his spearmen pull over and out, and we could have moved in when he did that. So again, just little details here. I don't know if I'm going to lose this spear or this villager here. Okay, he barely survives. Don't lose this guy. Okay, so we're both H2, and he's happy as could be here. He transports ships, and he's converting them to trade ships. Yeah, so he's going to start trading. I'm not going for water. Again, I had tons of food, or wood at this point. I feel like I could have built one dock here and started harassing here easily, and that would have done a lot. Would have paid off a lot of dividends. I mean, we don't have the, you know, we could have transitioned into water. You know, that's another thing. So we didn't do that. That was another possibility. And so now, like, resource-wise, we're floating a lot of gold. And it's never good to be floating this much gold. We don't have our military upgrades. We've got a big army compared to his, but it's a land army. And we could be, you know, focusing down this. He has no spearmen. He's got 2 horse archers. Again, with our army here, we could have burned these docks down completely. So we're finally committing our army to doing something. But it's a little bit late. We've been running around for nearly 10 minutes. I don't know, 8 minutes not doing anything. We're unfortunate with the Khan here. He summons a bunch of militia. Still has a minute on him. We almost get this dock burned down. And this was a big moment that, yeah, he's got tons of resources compared to us, but we've got the presence on land to do something and to hold here, but we got to keep producing units. We can't stop producing units here. We've gone up to we got two ranges, and we only got one stable. So that was another issue. We need to go up to another stable. He's got what, 2 ranges and 2 stables. His ranges. How long is that horse archer? 22 seconds. So even the Rus horse archer's production time is faster than the Mangadai. So I don't know. That's pretty crazy. And we finally have our age, or our +1 damage for arrows. So again, definitely could be a little bit better here. Army-wise, we're still pretty even here, and we're falling back because we felt like we weren't even. But we definitely could have taken this fight. Like, we're a little bit weak. He doesn't have upgrades. We have 1 upgrade. That's the other thing. We should be getting our upgrades here. We have, at this point, look, okay, so let's just take a snapshot here. I mean, eco-wise, he's crushing us. He's got a huge amount of eco. Villagers kills or anything, not really comparable. We're both, I mean, it's not relevant, I guess I'd say. Here I'm finally dropping docks. Way late dropping docks. And I could have dropped them up here in this corner to build a little sneaky mass. Would have been a lot better. Because if we had completely shut down his fishing eco, that would have been huge. Because this is all trading ships and fishing ships, right? Yeah. Yeah. And they can convert. They can change themselves for a cost. It'd be his bank, basically, to convert them. But he can do it, no problem. And convert them back. But the big thing is we're floating 900 wood, 1800 gold, and still 400 food. So we had the capabilities to drop this production down, and we were too focused on microing and not getting our macro down properly. So I think that's where this problem came in. We were super focused on micro and not enough on macro. And that's definitely a big problem. We could have been trading this gold away just for food, just to keep the army going until the trade gets crazy. We took a villager here and we were building, and he just stopped building. He could have been, we could have taken these 3 villagers after that raid. We could have kept building more towers along this line. If we had more towers along this line, we would have done a much better job of holding this position. Because we lose this trade line, we lose the game. So I definitely should have committed harder there. Here, with these 2 horsemen, the issue was we had 3 ranges, or 2 ranges in a stable, when we could have dropped more production. We had the possibility to drop more production, and we just didn't do it. We got these 3 towers in the back because we were worried about raids. That's 2 stables right there. So I kind of see where this is kind of, at this point, like, this was kind of the when he's transitioning into a land army, and we had a chance to hit this water before. So this kind of 15-minute max that we had, window that we had to do something, and we didn't really play it right. And yeah, that's what happened. And from here now he's just out producing us. Now he's got let's see. Actually, production wise, he's only got 6 military production buildings, so he's not super out of this world. And that's what I mean. It's just now that he's got these 6 production buildings. And we're going up with our production buildings now. So we had a big window of opportunity to do this properly beforehand, and we didn't. Over here, I could have garrisoned my Mangadai in these towers instead of just running them. That probably would have been a better play overall. Just garrison and garrison. The only issue is when you come out of them that you have to deal with the swarming. But the big thing is you can take out. You do quite a bit of damage to these the horse archers. So that's definitely a little bit of a mistake there. Now the military count is not even comparable. Now he's just swarming us, and we can't. We have the income for it right now, but he's not going to let us hold this income. He's going to start pushing us. So I can kind of see where these mistakes were kind of being made. We floated a ton of the wood there for like 3-4 minutes, and that was kind of the window that we had to do something. So not a great match, but I think a match that I can definitely learn a lot from. Hopefully you guys can pick something out from it too. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.